Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Southern and Spicy. It's me, Angela Cook, and I am in Texas now. This is a temporary home for us until our home gets built. So this is my temporary kitchen that you'll see me cooking in, sometimes a guest. So this week we are going to make pesto chicken in a crock pot. Love crock pots, and for all you working moms, you're gonna love this. You just put it in there, go to work, or go take your nap, or watch TV, or whatever you want to do, and you come back about 5 or 6 hours later. It's a really simple recipe. I got this recipe from my oldest daughter, who lives in Arp, Texas, and my husband and I love it. It is our go-to when we are on a busy schedule. And yes, we are busy because we're still unpacking. So all you need for this quick recipe is chicken, pesto, a stick of butter, salt and pepper. You're also going to need some Parmesan, probably mozzarella or Italian cheese, and rotini pasta. So let's start ourselves off this morning with the chicken. So I'm going to place the chicken in the crock pot. I use tenderloins just because I like how tender they are and they're easy to shred and take apart. So I've got my chicken in the crock pot, and I'm going to sprinkle some pepper and some salt, just a little bit. And then I am going to put this whole jar of pesto on top, just kind of spread it on top of this chicken. Do you like pesto? I do. I love it on sandwiches. It is great, and there are some great recipes to use for pesto. So as you can see, I am spreading it all over the chicken really nice. You can even double this recipe. I used a pound and a half of chicken. It's going to go far when you add those noodles. I already have my stick of butter cut up. So I'm going to just place that on the chicken. And I'm going to put the lid on it. Cook it on low for 5 to 6 hours. And then we'll meet again after this is done, and I'll show you how to add the rotini. And you've got a one-stop, delicious tasting dinner. So you're back, and the chicken has been cooking in the crock pot for about 5 hours. Smells so good. I've smelled it all day long. I have boiled the pasta. I have used rotini, but you can use whatever pasta you want for this. I have 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, a half a cup of grated Parmesan, and a 1/4 cup of basil. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to shred our chicken. So it's been cooking in this crock pot for over 5 hours, and as you can tell, look at it. It is just falling apart. So tender. Cannot wait to taste this with you. It is delicious. So I'm shredding my chicken in the crock pot as we speak. Then the next thing I will do is I'm going to add my Parmesan cheese and make sure that's mixed really well. Then I'm going to add, I used the whole box of rotini pasta. I am going to mix that really well before I add the mozzarella cheese. So what we're going to do is, after I get this mixed and I put the mozzarella cheese in the mixture here, I'm going to let it cook for about 15 more minutes just to make sure that the cheese is ooey gooey melted. So I've got the Parmesan mixed, and I've got chicken and the pasta. Now I'm going to add the 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. I love cheese. Don't you love cheese? I could eat cheese on quite a few things, let me tell you. So you can see it's already mixing. But if yours doesn't mix very well, you can go ahead and let that sit for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle 1/4 cup of basil. Stir that in there. As you can see, it's just made like a creamy pesto sauce, a creamy, buttery pesto sauce that you are going to absolutely love. Got that all mixed. Look at that cheese, wow. So, I think I will put that lid on there, let it cook for 15 minutes, maybe 10. While we're waiting on that to cook, I just wanted to go ahead and let you know the next show is going to be red beans and rice with andouille sausage. If you're interested in that Cajun dish, you want to stay tuned. I'm going to try to have my shows posted on the Southern and Spicy YouTube channel on Tuesdays, and I'm going to try Thursdays, twice a week. I do want your feedback. I appreciate that, letting me know the things that I need to do to improve the program, and also I'll be taking requests on what you would like to see me cook. Next month we'll have my Cajun brother. He's going to be making Oysters Delight. It is his own creation, and you're going to want to see that. But for next time, it's going to be red beans and rice. Well, it's been about 15 minutes. Warm, this is like comfort food. Warm pesto chicken. Let's see how this tastes. It's a little hot, that's okay. I can smell the pesto and that butter. Oh. I think your kids would like this too. You know how kids like mac and cheese? Doesn't that look good? So easy. You don't even have to be home to make this. Try it. If you want the handwritten recipe, just message me on my Southern and Spicy Facebook page, and I'll send it to you. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you next week with red beans and rice.